right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Blac Youngsta. Salute to Blac Youngsta. Y'all know I got a lot of love for Blac Youngsta. Youngsta will be stepping to trial soon, all right? This is not going away, and Youngsta is going to have to face a judge in about a couple of weeks. I'll get to that in a second. Now, just to kind of revisit this situation, back on February 25th of 2017, about 100 shots were sent in the direction of two SUVs. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina. Both the SUVs were blown out. The front and rear windows of one of them was shattered. All right, that's according to the Observer. And pretty much 100 shots were fired in the direction of SUVs that we believe were occupied by one Memphis rapper, Young Dolph. Now, I remember this night a lot because I was in Charlotte my damn self going to a Young Dolph and Young Thug party. This is CIAA weekend in Charlotte. I go to Charlotte every year for CIAA. I was covering the event anyway, but I remember because the promoter was super nice, and I didn't even talk to him about the specifics, but I was concerned because people were starting to look on the internet and they was like, yo, we just seen that Young Dolph car got shot up a couple hours ago. Is he still coming to the show? All right, like that was the tone. I was doing a lot of communicating with a lot of the fans that was there for the show that night. I had my cameras out, and a lot of people were like, yo, we don't know if Dolph's pulling up or not. Again, the promoter never said that, but fans were definitely starting to, look around like, yo, is Dolph coming tonight or not? Thug came and did his set, but there was no sign of Young Dolph. Now, Dolph did end up coming and performing that night. Again, this is after, like a few hours before, it was 100 bullets placed at his vehicle. Two of his SUVs were shot up in Charlotte. Now, here's where things get crazy. The van that allegedly did the shooting at these two SUVs, law enforcement officials were able to link it to Blac Youngsta and a couple of his associates. As a matter of fact, the vehicle is in Youngsta's name. According to a police report, they say Blac Youngsta, used his government name to book the vehicle from a rental depot, all right? While Blac Youngsta has admitted to renting the vehicle for personal use, he claims that the vehicle was stolen, and he has yet to give a comment outside of that, obviously. Now, Blac Youngsta found out the other day that he will stand trial on February 6th, so that's in like less than a month. He will have to go back down, and I believe that's in Mecklenburg County, and he will have to stand trial. Again, he's facing some very serious charges here for this shooting. He's facing 5 counts of discharging a weapon into an occupied dwelling or moving vehicle, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit discharging a firearm into an occupied dwelling. That's what the court records say. And by the way, there were vehicles and homes hit in the area outside of Young Dolph's SUVs, and you can obviously understand why Charlotte PD has invested interest in whoever shot at Young Dolph. They're like, yo, you got the busing, and pretty much you put a lot of innocent people at harm. That's probably one of Charlotte's biggest days or weekends of the year, CIAA, where they bring in a lot of money to the city. Obviously, you don't want people who live in Charlotte, residents, to feel like their lives is in harm and shit. You take it a step further, you damn sure don't want tourists feeling like their lives are in harm when they're coming down there to celebrate a basketball weekend. If you remember back in May of 2017, Blac Youngsta did turn himself in to law enforcement, and he was let out fairly quickly after. But again, he is set to take trial February 6th. That is in a few weeks, less than a month, and we wish all parties nothing but the best of luck involved. Young Dolph did comment on this shooting during an interview with XXL some time ago. They asked him pretty much, did you know who shot at you? And Young Dolph said, I got no clue, and I really don't give a damn. All right, he said, I've been a target to people that I intimidate. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I can do is take this shit and keep going. The more I live, the bigger and greater that I'm going to get. The haters and the negativity, that shit going to get bigger too. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I'm good. Again, I will keep you guys up to date day in, day out as this trial takes place, top of February. Yeah, I hate that this is happening, but hopefully everyone, again, we wish the best to everybody involved. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. I do not take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yeah, we locked in right now, Mr.
TALIAFERRO. Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Mr. TALIAFERRO.
Shout out to Mr. TALIAFERRO.
You're watching Mr. TALIAFERRO TV.
Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.